So I started questioning myself, and I'm like, maybe I am a little bit lesbian. I don't know. When I go to P-Town, I like whale watching. I eat a lot of hummus. Blah, 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 blah. And I even drive a fucking Subaru. Seriously, so I'm like, I am a total lesbian. I blame Amber. No, so I really thought I was lesbian. This summer I was lesbian. Hey, when you're at Burger King, I don't come in and disrupt your job. So the gay care center uptown? The gay care center on Wall Street? They have this like Pride Fest down in New Paltz. It's let me get this straight, LGTCBY Pride Fest down in New Paltz. So I went down there because I thought, well, maybe I'll check out the chicks and, see what my, seeds bring or whatever. I'm like, oh, I might be a lesbian. So I go down to New Paltz, get my courage up to come out of my little feathery closet. I pull up, look out the window, and I'm like, eating pussy's fattening. No way. What's the difference between a whale and a lesbian? No one's trying to save the lesbians. Oh. Well, that brings us to a song. Hey, can you shut this mic off when I do my song? Because I'll sing it, but they'll leave. I'm gonna. Hit it. Oh, no, I'm singing. Don't turn my microphone off.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Sorry. Can you start that over again? Thank you, Paul, for that cocktail, motherfucker. Louder. My pussycat was sitting out on the front step. Scratch so long, poor pussy got sore. Sore pussy. Sore pussy. Just a friendly little cat.
Friendly little cat.
My pussycat was sitting out on the back step. Sat so long, poor pussy got wet. Wet pussy. Sore. Wet pussy. Just a friendly little cat.
Friendly little cat.
My pussycat was sitting out on the back step. Sat so long, poor pussy got hot. Hot pussy. Sore. Wet. Hot pussy. Just a friendly little cat.
Friendly little cat.
My pussycat was rocking in the rocking chair. Rocked so long she lost her hair. Bald pussy. Sore. Wet. Hot. Bald pussy. Just a friendly little cat.
Friendly little cat.
My pussycat was rocking in the rocking chair. Rocked so long she lost her hair. Bald pussy. Sore. Wet. Hot. Bald pussy. Just a friendly little cat.
Friendly little cat.
My neighbor and I out at the clothesline. I said to my neighbor, won't you look at my pussy? Sore, wet, hot, bald pussy. Just a friendly little cat.
Friendly little cat.
My neighbor stole my kitty, but I did see. I said to my neighbor, set my pussy free. Free pussy. Sore. Wet. Hot. Bald. Free pussy. Oh my God. I'm looking for my pussy. My pussy's next door at Aang's. Those Chinese fuckers are gonna eat my pussy. Oh. I know we're all a little upset. Oh, eat my pussy. All right, I wasn't gonna do this tonight, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Because it ruins my female illusion, totally. Like, I'm a lady, right? Am I a lady? A lady with a very hairy belly. Just like Amber. Ow. Oh, Amber, I love your hairy belly. I love coming into work and petting in the morning. Shh. Oh my God, don't tell Frances. She's gonna cut me. No, I know we're all going through a lot of emotions this week because of the fucking elections, but I got a little joke about Trump. Trump is really worried about being a good president, so he went down to Washington to talk to the statues, naturally. First statue he goes up to is George Washington. He says, George, how do we become a good president? And George says, always tell the truth. So he moves on to Thomas Jefferson. He says, Thomas, how do we become a good president? And Thomas says, listen to the people. So then he moves on to Lincoln and he says, Mr. Lincoln, how do I become a good president? And Mr. Lincoln says, go to the theater. Don't freak out, people. We've all been here before. We suffered you, George fucking Bush. So we'll be all right. We'll be all right. We got our titties. We got our stick pussies. We're all going to be good. And this song's going to tell you how good it's going to be. This is all about, we've been here before. Now you can turn off my microphone.
What it's about is something evolving. Whatever may come, the world keeps revolving. They say the next big thing is here, that the revolution's near. But to me it seems quite clear that it's all just a little bit of history repeating. People shout, a new style is growing, but it don't know if it's coming or going. There is fashion, there is fact, some is good, some is bad, and the joke is rather sad, that it's all just a little bit of history repeating. Woman, man, girl and boy, feel the pain, feel the joy, and sidestep the little bits of history repeating.
thank you, Brandy, for my burger tonight. Whew. Speaking of the food here at the Anchor, my daughter, Isis Vermouth, is here tonight. And I see that she actually enjoys eating here more than I do. That was a fat joke. My daughter's getting really fat. I'm sorry, I'm not fat shaming. I like a fat man. Ooh, listen to me, I sound like a heifer. All right, I love you all. Keep drinking. Tip your bartenders. Thank you, Francis. I love you so fucking much, you dirty whore.
Too, baby. All right, stay in school, everybody. Keep it going for the Lady Esther Gin. All right. Rockin' and fucking rollin'. This next performer has been on this stage countless times. Give me a second. Going the wrong way. He was actually here for my cherry popping, my first time ever, and he gave me praise, which encouraged me. And then I saw a couple more of his sets, and I was like, wow, if this guy likes me, I must really be shit. Duval has also done a lot of modeling work and promotional stuff. And some people would say that makes him a corporate whore. So anyway, without further ado, give it up for Duval Culpepper! Come on, put your hands together! All right, because I have a broken sense of self and a lack of traditional father figure in my life, I've been using Bret the Hitman Hart's theme song as the precedent. Was that lost upon everyone? At what point when you heard Bret the Hitman Hart's theme song were you like, oh, that's it, that's what he's doing? How long did the wheels have to burn? Okay, all right. So I've been doing that because I don't have a sense of self, and I sublimate that by pretending to be long-forgotten 80s wrestler characters. So that's never forgotten. Because why? Because you know what? Because I don't get any goddamn respect in this town, all right? There's so many comedy shows, and I don't get booked, all right? I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. The Anchor doesn't book me, BSP doesn't book me, Keegan Dale doesn't book me, the whole goddamn thing's a bunch of bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry the Hitman is using this type of... Remember that was like the most outrageous thing that ever happened on television? Someone saying something was bullshit, like, whoa, ladies and gentlemen, the professional wrestling event is getting out of hand. But that's okay. How the fuck are you guys? That's good. I actually feel like I ate a bunch of razor blades, so I'm not feeling the best, so we're gonna power through this shit, and I don't really care if you laugh or not, but I'm gonna be a professional, and we're gonna get through this together. Because I tend not to reference things that are made after the year 1996. Has anyone seen Rocky recently? That's a funny movie. The first Rocky is not anything like the following five. It's completely different film, but I was watching it, I'm not a very squeamish person, but it gets a little rapey. It gets a little rapey when he's like, yo, Adrian, you wanna sit on his couch? She's like, I'm gonna leave. He said, no. And then she insists on leaving, and he's like, yo, Adrian, you're not gonna leave, are you? Note to filmmakers, playing the theme song over a rape scene does not make it all right. It's just It's a little weird. So I think that's what I do with my days. I don't do much except for watch 80s wrestling and watch Rocky, apparently. And just so there's no confusion, guys, I am not Lenny Kravitz, Huey from the Boondocks, or any other racially ambiguous black guy you think I look like. I've heard them all. I was at a bar the other night, and this guy came up to me, and he's just like, "Hey, man, you look just like my roommate Nick. Do you know him?" I was like, "Nah, man." He's just like, "Oh, wow, you look just like him." And then he showed me a picture of a black guy with hair. Uncanny resemblance. I don't know. Very strange. I'm also not mixed. I get that a lot. People look at me and they're just like, "Is your mom white? Is your dad white? Who's white? Somebody's got to be white. Who's white?" I'm like, you know who's white? The Irish indentured servant my great-great-great-grandfather raped in Barbados in 1603, okay? Ever since then, nothing but niggas. All right. And another thing, no, I don't talk white. I'm a nigger with a bachelor's degree. You elected one into the presidency. Get used to meeting black guys who can conjugate their verbs properly and come from a higher tax bracket than you do. I don't know. I grew up in New York City. I'm a city kid. I grew up in the city. I fucking hate what my city's become. It's a playground for the rich, and it's also a breeding ground for these social justice warriors. I fucking hate social justice warriors. These Beckys from Ohio who took an African-American studies course 4 years ago, learned about racism for the first time, and then moved to the big city armed with an internship at BuzzFeed and a newly renovated apartment in Bed-Stuy, ready to solve the racial problems their parents created in the first place. Oh, white savior, where have you been? That being said, these are the only type of women that I date. Look, somebody has to help them get back at their dads, all right? I'm going to be the one to help them hate fuck me into revenge fucking their dad. It's okay. But I was on a date with one of these girls, Leslie from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and we're out to dinner, and she's just like, "Duval, I'm having a really good time. I just want to let you know that I acknowledge and I apologize for my white privilege." I was like, "What?" She's like, "My white privilege. Because of my skin color, statistically, I'm going to be more successful than you are." And I was like, is that why I'm paying for this $137 dinner? Where's your white privilege start and my wallet end? I'm a little confused about that. So the date persists. We go back to her place. We're making out. She's like, "Duval, should I get a condom? Should I get a condom, Duval?" And I was like, "Nah, you don't have to get a condom. We can just like chill out and like watch the A-Team or whatever." And she's just like, "Nah, I'm gonna get a condom. But I'm only sleeping with you on the first date because I'm a sex-positive feminist." And I was like, whatever you gotta tell yourself. She's like, "What, you don't take gender politics seriously?" And I was like, "Of course I do. I'm a masturbation-negative humanist. Are we gonna fuck or not? I'm a little confused here." Thank you. It's hit or miss. You know, sometimes people like that joke, sometimes I don't. Either way, you can go fuck yourselves. I don't really care. Can I get a shot or some alcohol? Can I get a Jack and Ginger up here or something? Can someone retrieve me some alcohol, please? Anyone? All right, thank you. Thank you. I didn't need to yell. That was inappropriate. I don't know. Who voted for Trump in here? I hate to break it to you, but somebody did. So either 3 out of 10 of you are lying, or I don't know how to break it. I don't know. This is where I lose all of you, but I'm gonna do it. We're going full Trump here. Listen, guys, I'm a little. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little Trump curious. I'm a little Trump curious. No, I'm a little Trump curious. What's that? For that? No. Well, the country doesn't work like that. It's not just like, well, we'll just be over here. We'll just be over here and govern ourselves the way we want, and then over here we'll do what we want. No, it's called the United States of America, and we have to figure out how to talk to each other. Otherwise, we're going to descend into a nuclear holocaust that none of us get out of. You don't get to pick and choose. Reality isn't like Twitter and Facebook. You don't get to unblock shit you don't like in real life. We have to figure out how to understand why people voted for Trump. Because guess what? 60 million fucking people did. And maybe they're not here, but they're somewhere out there, and we got to talk to them. Oh, man. I don't know. I was on a road trip, and I was just trying to figure out, like, because I love tall, strong white women, and I'm always trying to figure out how to get into their pants. And all you have to say is you're Trump curious, and let me tell you, those Milwaukee girls will jack you up. Man, They said, my dad's really gonna like you. My dad is really gonna like you. My dad, he's gonna be so cute because you're not like other black guys. You're just like, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Everyone's just like, oh my God, the world's gonna end. Trump's president. No, thank you. Give it up for my fucking roommate here. I love this guy. Adam. Sorry, I forgot I was doing shout out. Daddy needs his strong juice. All right. I don't know. This is the part where I made you guys laugh for a little bit. Now I'm going to talk about what the fuck I want to talk about, and it's not going to necessarily be funny. Trump. I just like we you know what? We created Trump. Trump's our fucking fault. All right. You know, we don't get to watch Honey Boo Boo for fucking a decade and worship reality TV and then be confused when a reality TV star. Put it right there. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Am I walking you because of the pro-Trump stuff? Well, guess what? I voted for Trump, and I liked it. I'm Trump curious, and I need a safe space. You're goddamn right. All right, I'm going to get back to Trump. Because here, we're distracted by the real racism, guys. We're distracted. Everyone's just like, Trump's racist because he called Mexicans rapists. Actually, not what he said. He said the illegal criminals that he sent into this country are rapists. And if you look up any article that references that, they paraphrase the part where he says he's... We're going there. But the real racism lies in TV, film, media. What's the most racist film franchise that exists, guys? The most racist film... I know you come to all my shows, crazy stalker, but let me finish my joke first. Most racist film franchise, Back to the Future. Back to the Future. How can you say that? How can Back to the Future be the most racist film franchise? Let's break it down. Back to the Future 1. Who invents rock and roll? Not Chuck Berry. Marvin, it's your cousin Marvin Berry. You know that new sound you've been looking for? A white kid made it up. Back to the Future 2. Remember when Marty wakes up in the alternate 1985? How does the director let us know that Marty's woken up in a bad alternate reality where everything's fucked up? He goes home, and what does he find there? Black people! Doug, what the hell is that? Dun, dun, dun. And the music is played off-key to let you know it's also bad. They could have even done like a Cosby black family. It could have been like a well-to-do black man like walks into the bedroom just like, what are you doing in my daughter's bedroom? He had to be the most stereotypical, I'm gonna bust your head, sucker! Come on. And I know you guys are thinking, there's no way Duval has an example of racism in every chapter of the Back to the Future trilogy. Back to the Future 3. I'm gonna do it. Bend over, spread your ass cheeks. Back to the Future 3. There are no black people in Back to the Future 3. No niggers allowed. Bum, bum. You guys are looking in the wrong place for your racism. Donald Trump made an off-color remark designed to create an inflammatory response from the media landscape that only responds to inflammatory material. I'm gonna take the bait. Stop taking the bait. I told everyone a year ago the first fucking ridiculous thing Donald Trump said. I was like, guys, ignore it. Everyone's like, no, I disagree. I disagree. And the media's over here being like, how are we gonna remain... What the fuck? Oh, Donald Trump's gonna save us because they take everything he says for face value. And you guys all went for it, and now you got 4 years of fucking drink it up. Drink up that Trump. I miss Ben Carson. I loved Ben Carson. I was really sad he didn't take a cabinet position. Ben Carson, he's like, you have to consider that there are elements of reality that we are not necessarily... If you're going to be an evil Republican, you can't do the evil muhaha hand massage while you're talking. That's like rule number 1 of bad guy Republicanism. You got to like, you got hands by your side, not... I think evolution was created by the adversary. Hands by your side, guy. I know. Man. I know, you gotta breathe that shit. I know, right? I don't even know who's talking right now. I like it, though. I go by the moniker Ever the Outsider. A lot of my opinions are unpopular with people, especially around here. But I grew up very alienated. You know, my father was in prison for 26 years. My father was in prison for 26 years. He almost made 30 years at fucking quitter. And it wasn't a big deal, though. He wasn't in jail for a big deal. He was only in jail for a white-collar crime. He killed a priest. So, yeah, just doing the Lord's work, But I grew up in Harlem. And you don't know the meaning of alienation until you have to explain to your hood cousins from the South Bronx what Sailor Moon is. Now, I'm not talking shit. I loved Sailor Moon. I was sitting there watching it, and my cousins were just like, "Hey, yo, little nigga, what you... Is you gay?" And I was like, "No, I'm Tuxedo Mask, protecting the Moon Kingdom. I have to protect Serena, fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She will never turn her back on a friend. She is always there to defend." I'm gonna sing the whole fucking song. But I don't know that for Sailor Venus, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Mars, Sailor Jupiter. She is the one named Sailor. You'll never be accepted by your black family because they don't know what the fuck you're watching. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. I'm not. You're catching me on an off moment. Usually I suck. That's all right. Tuxedo. These got girls in the audience. Tuxedo Mask. That boy's good. Tuxedo Mask. That top hat and that stick. Yeah, and then the Zos. All right. Well, buy me a drink. We'll talk about Sailor Moon. You just give me a light. You give me a wave when I'm on my way out here. Just. Good. I don't know. I travel a lot when I'm not watching Sailor Moon in Harlem in 1995. I travel a lot because I have a broken sense of self, and anytime I find something that resembles happiness, I run from it. And we got to do it like real people. I was in L.A. I lived in L.A. for a while, and I fucking hate L.A. L.A. is a cesspool. It's a fucking destroyed, horrible place. All the stereotypes about L.A. are true. All the superficiality is true. I was outside a coffee bean reading, and this girl came up to me, and she's just like, "Oh my God, I love your iPad cover." And I was like, "It's a book." She's like, "A real one?" I was like, "Yeah, me and Nick Cage buried it in the Sahara to preserve humanity's posterity." I don't know. And you get lonely out there. Like, I would like look forward to getting stuck in traffic just so I could like make some eye contact and be like, "You want to talk? No? Oh, okay.